Yo, episode 2 of Skjproductions podcast with Sham and Donovan.
Yo, guys, what up?
Exactly. So, we're going to talk about various different topics today because Donovan's been gone for like 3 weeks. So, I had to stretch our first episode into 3 parts. Luckily, I did it because, I just got that magic on me. So, we'll see where it goes from now. But yeah, recently, since Donovan came back, we've been sharing this dorm room here. I'm a visitor, but in this dorm room, tell them how it was when you came back.
Yo, I came back. The entire back part of my room is leaking, and this motherfucker decides to keep only his bed dry and said I couldn't bother moving yours.
That's not really what it was like, though.
But so like my entire bed, half of it was soaking wet, and his is like completely dry, but his corner is like completely wet. No, that doesn't even matter. That doesn't even matter. I couldn't sleep when I come back here. I just looked at my bed and I couldn't do anything.
See, but you know what? My most of my brain power went towards not getting locked outside since I didn't have a key, and since he's back now and he's still using my mechanism to not get locked outside himself. So really and truly, it was worth getting his bed wet. if you're gonna think about it like that. So let's get into the anime. Oh yeah, also we're also on Spotify. If you're on Spotify, if you're listening on Spotify, hit a follow, rate us 5 stars. Just get us up there. If you like anime and you want more people that like anime to get into it, just like it. Just follow, 5 stars. That's all I ask of you. That's all I ask. If you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe. You already know we're trying to get to that 100K mark.
Yeah.
Let's get there by the end of the year. Let's see what we're feeling like. And next thing, we have a Patreon. So the Patreon, that's like, y'all can spend $5 a month, bro. It's just $5 a month. Y'all can get that. Y'all want to listen to, we also got cooking on there. I be cooking sometimes. Y'all can see that on the Patreon. And soon from now, we're going to have a reaction channel. So it's going to be a whole ton of stuff on there for just a simple $5 a month. Uncut too. Some of it might be cut, but you ain't got to worry about that. What you don't know won't hurt you. So let's get into the anime meat and potatoes. So we have anime hot takes that get progressively hotter. Let's see what this is for. Let me mute this. Yeah, nobody trying to hear you. Boom. Aizen isn't the best manipulator in anime.
The hell do you mean he's not the best? Yo.
Exactly.
Bro.
First, let me fix this for you, my nigga. We're gonna bring this down a little bit. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
What do you mean you didn't? Bro made a whole child of all 3 races and then gaslit him the entire time.
Real. You're watching the show with us.
Yeah, like what?
Everything that happened up until that point, he planned it himself. How is this not the best manipulator in anime? Let me know who's doing something better. Ayano Koji. Yo. Ayano Koji. I don't know how these people trust him and how he gets away with these things. I don't think Ayano Koji is best. You've seen Classroom of the Elite?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Exactly. Ayano Koji's not doing this. Have you ever seen Tomodachi Game?
No, I haven't seen. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, no manipulator is doing it like Aizen. Like Yagami, you haven't seen Death Note.
No.
Like Yagami, he can plan, and those plans are some different. That's some. You know what? He has a little flair to it. But Aizen's so good. Aizen already knows who's scoring. You see, I like Yagami plays football as a little side flair. But Aizen, he basically owns the company. He knew who was gonna win. Aizen is the ball. The ball control where the balls goes. You know why? Because the ball knows where it isn't. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Fire Force is the best power system in all of New Gen.
The whole system on fire.
Yeah.
Literally everything is fire. People can make it. People can like control it, and other people can't do shit about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an instant concept about fire. Like I've never seen like fire other than like Avatar, where like I don't know. There's 3 different generations, and like some of them are like OP as shit. I don't know why they're OP as shit like this, but fire.
Yeah. Well,
like what the hell?
Yeah. I feel like, I did physics for a little bit, so I know a bit about like heat and stuff. So, wow, there's applications of heat.
Yeah.
That's insane. First off, I don't know how Shinra's doing hand signs. That's bringing energy down to the feet to making them go the speed of light. When you figured that out, yeah, that was That you're pushing it. Somehow show when he's stopping time, because like let me give you a little science right now. Heat, like when things will move, molecules are vibrating, so takes away the heat, so everything freezes. That's why nothing moves. How do you get that? You know what? Let's continue.
How do you
take all the heat in the universe to slow down time? My bad, bro. I didn't even know it was that.
And you also free yourself. If you took all the heat in the universe, shouldn't it be inside you? Like, yeah.
I don't know, bro. He just be doing this. What else? Bro, there are lots of others. I just don't remember. Arthur is delusional. So
yeah, that's
all that's all really and truly what's happening.
He needs the cup though, so I understand.
Exactly. Naruto isn't universal. I don't know power scaling. I genuinely. As far as I heard. I'll tell you what I hear so I can rage bait some of y'all. Naruto is planetary and Luffy is continental, which means Naruto is beating Luffy.
Huh? What?
Yeah.
What the? How the hell is? I swear to God.
How is not? Yeah, enlighten me, guys. How is Naruto planetary? Because I don't think Naruto beating up. Naruto is not blowing up a planet by himself.
No, not at all.
If Naruto blows up a planet by himself, let me see that. Tell Kishimoto, let's do a little thing. I say that and blow up a whole planet. He destroyed the moon. The moon was hollow, so I guess that could kind of count. And
the moon is not even the size of the Earth, though.
Yeah, but he destroyed the moon in Naruto, and that was hollow. But I guess that counts.
All right.
So planetary.
Planetary, sure.
Ichigo is universal, though.
Yeah, that one is.
Ichigo is no different. One Piece isn't long. People just don't have the patience to watch it.
I'm sorry, that's 1,000 episodes, my guy.
Yeah, that's kind of long, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm like, what
almost 1,000 of anything is actually long. 1,000 millimeters is long. 1,000 anything is long, and there's more than 1,000 now. We're past 1,100. Me personally, that's kind of long, but that's just me though. And
it's chocked together with filler.
I don't have the patience. I'm sorry, bro. I don't have the patience to watch people climbing upstairs for 10 episodes. And then we fight the main villain of that arc 3 times.
And still get
for Luffy to die two of the 3 times. And then each fight is an entire romance anime. Each fight lasts 12 episodes, and we're still climbing up the steps, by the way. So really and truly, let's say it's like this. Climbing up the steps is 7 episodes. You meet the villain monologue, like it's talking about monologuing for like, what? 6 episodes.
Basically. Then
Sanji fights for some reason, and that takes 4 episodes. Zoro sleeps. It's like, we need Zoro now. Zoro sleeps for the next 8 episodes, and then Zoro wakes up, 15 episodes of the fight. Then Luffy comes in, 12 episodes. And this is 1/3 of the arc, by the way. We have to fight this guy 2 more times. When I got to that in Alabasta, I just said, no, I'm not watching it anymore. Y'all can get me with Captain Kuro doing this and moonwalking backwards, but no, I'm not doing it anymore.
The beginning was great.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Smoker. I can't do it anymore, guys. I'm sure it looks nice now, but I can't fathom. I can't think all these acts I've been seeing. Remember one time I had this guy in my high school watching One Piece, and I feel like every time I'd see him watching One Piece, he was on the same arc. It was just the same people all the time. And I said, this is why I don't watch it. This is why I don't watch it, bro.
I can't.
Yeah, you don't know Blue Lock. Lelouch, you haven't seen Code Geass?
No, bro.
I haven't watched it. I'll give you some homework. You need to watch this. Black Clover is in the big 3 of New Gen. Yes. Grass is green. Grass is green.
Grass is green. Right.
Bleach has the best transformations in the big 3. Yes, he does. What do you think?
No, I'm saying like in the beginning it was slow as hell, but like
I mean like transformations though.
Yeah, that's what I mean for transformations.
Like different forms.
Yeah, those are great. I'm just saying in the beginning, like when you were like watching it, it was just seeing the same each go, and then you finally get something new. It's like thank God, and it's that for a long time. Now it's peak.
Yeah.
Like,
What's crazy is Ichigo just being like if you watch them side by side, he be in the same black robe. It's just that they keep adding X's on the robe.
you're not wrong.
It's just still better. It's just still peak though. The final get to attention was amazing though. Some people say Bleach should have ended there. I'm glad we still get to it. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Y'all not taking away Ichigo from the strawberry from me. Y'all not taking away Ichigo.
My strawberry Kurosaki.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all not taking away Ichigo or Hime, any Quincy, y'all not taking that away from me. I watched all of Bleach in one summer just so that I could be prepared for 1,000 Year Blood War. And since then, it's been the best thing I've ever seen. On Your Feet, Dad is the greatest plot twist in all of anime.
The hell is that?
When Eren told his dad.
Oh yeah, that was insane.
I was shocked.
Yo, he was a menace.
No. I was actually kind of mad. Wait, because you sent the Titan to your mom.
Yeah, like what the hell?
You're blaming us.
Yeah.
You're blaming Reiner. Matter of fact, you made Reiner come to you.
Yeah, like what the hell?
On Your Feet, that bro. When I saw that, I said, "Nigga, this is your fault. This is your fault."
But it's turned out like this because of yourself. But his future self literally made him so he couldn't remember this.
And yeah, and he'd be like, "The future can't be changed." Like when you're saving that kid in the alley, getting beat up, he say, "I know I'm gonna save him, but I'm not gonna help him anyway." And he saves him anyway. What if you just didn't help him then? You're in the present right now. What if you see him in the alley, go home?
Exactly.
How are you gonna save him then? That's what I would have done. I would say, let me test this future theory. Because he says, I already know the future, it's just gonna happen anyway. Me personally, I say, Mikasa, like chain me down to this chair. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, honestly.
If I somehow end up saving this kid again, then I just believe it.
Alright.
No, never seen it. Okay, but next one. Those are a few hot takes. Yeah, hot takes. One Piece hot takes. Let's get into the hating. Okay. Saying one, yeah, that's just was repeating that. One Piece designs are so overhated. People tend to focus on the bad ones out of the 1,000 plus characters, but let's not forget about the rest. I'm not gonna lie, the character designs are peak.
Yeah, they're great. All the girls are slowly but surely just,
Nami.
Melons is becoming bigger and bigger. Like, I swear to God.
All the girls are just Nami.
Bro, you can tell which arc you win.
Until the recent arc, though. They're starting to look different. Which is cool.
You can tell which arc you in when you look at the girls. It's like, oh, okay.
And then, what's this? Okay, so there's some cool designs, though. Like Law, mind you, I haven't watched One Piece enough to meet Law. Law is just one of my favorites because of the devil fruit and his design is tough.
I just like Don Flamingo, bro.
Don Quixote. But yeah, the feathers are tough. Mihawk, you don't know this. You don't. The Mihawk upscaling.
I haven't seen new Mihawk yet.
No, that's not it. But yeah, I'll bring it up later. Garp would have destroyed Akainu in Marineford. You think so? You've seen it?
Yeah, I've seen Marineford. Garp would have destroyed. Yeah.
So?
Bro was just being. Bro will let himself be pushed down. Mm-hmm. Like, tell me, bro, when you can make out of hockey look like the solar system, the fuck you mean you pushing me down like that?
I see what you're saying.
Like, what?
Me personally, I feel like I kind of would have won though.
Bro.
Okay, maybe I kind of not a hockey man like that.
No.
But I kind of is also made out of lava.
Hockey can touch lava. Hockey can touch any hooker.
I don't know these things, but still.
Bro, motherfucker almost blew up a whole. I think he did blow up a whole island with a galaxy impact. But and you're telling me you kind of just held on?
I kind of like changed the landscape of an island though.
One half.
One half.
One half.
You know, I don't know these things.
One half.
One Piece has the best backstories in the big three. I'm a hater, so no.
I mean, the backstories are long as fuck though. Like, holy shit.
Real.
Like there's an arc by himself.
Like how everybody has a backstory. Mm-hmm. Everybody's backstory is 8 episodes long. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I could watch something else. Sanji is the best protagonist in all of anime. I feel like ever since One Piece, ever since the big three, that have kept on adding these people. Protagonist, protagonist, tritagonist.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Yeah, like that's like a third most important character. Back in my day, we called those side characters.
You're like, what?
Well, no. Okay, like, you know how, basically, I know Sasuke, because Sasuke is, you can't have Naruto without Sasuke.
Mm-hmm.
So that Sasuke is the Deuteragonist, the second most important character.
Yeah.
Rukia can be a side character. She's important to Bleach, but she's not a Sasuke level important to Bleach.
Yeah.
You can say Vegeta in Dragon Ball, but a good amount of Dragon Ball was without Vegeta, though, as far as I know.
Yeah, there
Like
was
in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Vegeta wasn't there when Goku was
you
a
call
kid.
those side characters, the best side characters. And then Zoro, I can say so.
Bros just stay lost.
Yeah, exactly. Like, nobody's gonna call Uryu in Bleach the tritagonist, bro. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's gonna say it's Orihime either, because most of y'all hate her. I don't know. I do not hate her. But no one's gonna say it's Chad. Who thinks Chad is barely important?
I barely even see Chad in the anime.
The rivalry between Sanji and Zoro surpasses 99% of shonen rivalries. I can name 5 better rivalries right now.
Naruto Sasuke.
Naruto and Sasuke. I'm drawing a blank. Naruto.
It's too late.
Naruto and Sasuke. Deku and Bakugo.
Asta and Yuno. Yeah. That's 3 out of 5.
That's 3 out of 5. Yeah, give me.
Wow.
Let me. Am I hating?
We probably are.
You know what? Y'all caught me. I can probably name more. I just can't think of it right now. And because of that, y'all win. Why not? Yes, I can. Kakashi and Guy. What's his name? Madara and Hashirama.
Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm.
I win.
No, you win.
Mind. One Piece will never beat me. One Piece is the best anime of all time now. Are you top 5 of fiction? No.
I mean, if you didn't have that many long ass episodes,
if you didn't stretch it that much, we would have been good.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all would have caught me. More anime takes. Sasuke is by far the best deuteragonist in the big 3.
Yes.
Exactly.
100%.
Like I said, I tell y'all, no, I cook. I have the thoughts. I was the thinker. I know Victoria's Secret. I know why the chicken crossed the road. I know these things. I know why the chicken crossed the road.
Yeah.
There's more things like that too. I just don't remember them. But still, Victoria's Secret. I know Victoria's Secret. I know why the chicken crossed the road.
It's been a long day.
I know who knocks.
I'm the one who walks.
I know who knocks. I know what came first, the chicken or the egg. Y'all can't fool me with these tricks. I know the things like this. Boruto is the biggest disappointment, and only after time skip being better can save it.
Yes.
Obviously.
Oh my god, yes. Yo, literally cut off Boruto before the time skip. Just throw it away.
I think we could
Boruto afterwards is great.
We could have just started after. We could have just started at the time skip, to be honest.
And it's like
maybe give us a backstory arc.
Some flashbacks.
Yeah,
that's fine.
A backstory arc with all of this. That would be fine, to be honest. Or maybe let me make Boruto this what we have right now, one arc, and we could have been good. But no. And Boruto's voice is so annoying. Bleach has the best fights and female cast in the big 3. I agree. We all know Naruto's female cast has no writing. And One Piece female cast is diverse, but Bleach, we got everything.
I think I like Black Clover more, just because.
Yeah, but then in the big 3. But Black Clover's female cast is great though. Yeah. Mereoleone is top 1. Mereoleone is Wonder Woman of anime.
In my heart, Black Clover is the big 3.
In new gen, sure, bro. Solo Leveling is the most underrated new gen anime. Nobody underrates Solo Leveling. It's either you hate it or you love it.
And what is there?
And nobody underrates it. You can turn your brain off and watch that. But because
just don't ask questions why he's flexing all the time.
Exactly. You can turn your brain off, just enjoy it. That's why it's great, to be honest. JJK is heavily overrated for no reason at all. JJK is overrated due to the anime studio that animates it. Other than that, and Gojo. And other than that, it ain't all that. It ain't all that for real. I love JJK's power system is like a my guy beats your guy because his technique is stronger. No. But my guy's technique can cut your guy. And I said, no. My guy has a technique where things that cutting can't reach him. And I said, no. But my guy's technique has like a wall that can turn off your guy's techniques to make a my slashes hit him.
I think the creator just made some of these characters a little too overpowered. So like, and then made the protagonist everything just straight hands, and yeah, that's gonna win for some reason. I feel like if you like tone down the characters in the beginning, like Gojo should never been that strong.
Mm-hmm.
Like to the point where he had to seal Gojo just for the story to progress.
Yeah. I hate too. Well, I hear like when they were doing like what do you call it, an interview with Gege Akutami, they said they're asking questions about Gojo. Bro is like, to be honest, I don't know what he would do. What do you mean you don't know what he would do?
You made
this guy. You're basically God. What do you mean?
What?
He'd be like, I don't know what if he'd like. This is just an example. I don't know if he'd like sweet or salty things. You'd have to ask him. Excuse me.
What?
You made him, bro. You can make him like it. What do you want him to like?
Oh, that's insane.
Itachi is more of a villain than a hero. I agree. Me personally, I'm not killing my whole family to make anybody that happy. To make for peace in the village, man. Let's go to war. Let me show y'all what my eyes can do. I'm saucing y'all up. Just look at me. Because you have to think about it though. Itachi went into people's houses.
Yeah.
Like, let's say my mom's cooking food. Let's say your mom's cooking food, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You see some random guy walk in. You know him because he's like the leader's son. You see, I want to be just like him. Man looks at you. You're in a genjutsu. You're getting stabbed 15 times in your fingernail. And then...
in a second, by the way.
In 1 second. And then you just hear your mom screams in the distance. Because your mom is cooking. You're looking forward to this food. You're kind of hungry. You just came from the academy. Sasuke just kicked you in your face. And, you had to take it. And then now... you just hear, Reginald, calling, and he calls your dad like, Shamai-kun. And Itachi's saucy, so he's killing your dad too. Your dad that's supposed to protect you. Your dad gets 1 piece, but like no, he gets 2 pieces. Not 1 piece, no breakfast, no biscuit, no drink. Your dad gets 1 piece to buy like what, a 16-year-old?
Yeah.
Heads out. Then you're out of the genjutsu. You just see him with a sword over you. Done. Because you're not Sasuke. Because you're born into the wrong household. He just kills you.
Because you're not my blood brother. You gotta die. Like, what the fuck?
Mind you, I'm basically a cousin. But I guess it ain't that important.
Oh, that was insane.
That's basically what happened, bro. I'm telling you, I noticed it. All right, we got some Marvel hot takes too.
Oh yes,
because we also watch Marvel here. Really and truly, I'm gonna bring it in from here. Y'all never gonna see it for real. Yeah, Marvel hot takes. Let's get into it. Tom Holland isn't the best Spider-Man, but he's super underrated.
I 100% agree with the what's called Tom Holland not the best Spider-Man.
Why do you who and why do you think they're better though?
What was his name? Tobey Maguire? Yeah, Tobey Maguire.
The first one?
Yeah, I just loved Tobey Maguire the entire time. How, like, the organic webs in the storyline. I just hate how I know, like, the creators hate Peter having a good life, but, I really wish that Spider-Man had a good life in this Spider-Verse. Tom Holland, his face does not match what I think Spider-Man would look like as a 16-year-old kid in this universe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. He doesn't look like a 16. That man looks like he's 20-something.
Really?
Yeah, as a Spider-Man.
Okay. To me, when his movies were coming out, I thought he was the best Spider-Man. The face, I can kind of get because he looks short though.
Yes,
he looks like some random 15-year-old white boy that you would just see in Queens.
Yeah,
I be working in Queens. I travel in Queens. I be seeing them. There's a time we see white people in Queens at all.
Yeah,
but you would in Infinity War though. He had the worst hairstyle ever. Bro had the Prince Charming middle part haircut. I hated that. I think he does it well. But my favorite now, ever since the third movie, well, before, Andrew Garfield used to be my favorite one. Maybe because he was skinny and lanky like me. But like ever since he skateboarded too, people said he was too cool, but he was vibes, bro. He looked nerdy. He
Yeah.
took pictures. He took pictures. If only they weren't greedy for money and toys and shit, he could have become the Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I like Tom though because they brought in Zendaya.
No, fair, bro, fair.
Street level Marvel is cool but overhyped. Street level Marvel is one of the best things about Marvel though. Like street tiers, Spider-Man is the strongest street tier though. Well, which that's kind of obvious. No street tier on here beats Spider-Man. Moon Knight, you have the powers of a god, sure, but you're just Batman, bro. Spider-Man's handling Batman, so he's handling you.
I feel like Daredevil would even run for his money.
Daredevil has like what the sonic sound powers.
Yeah.
I have spider sense, bro, and I can see.
But like, you know, when people loses one of their senses, all the other senses get heightened. So like, I feel like he'll be able to react not as fast as Spider-Man, but react fast enough to like handle Spider-Man.
Yeah, but like also Spider-Man closes his eyes. He could also get the same thing because he also has the enhanced senses.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's a fucking spider.
Yeah, bro. You know what I thought about when I was younger? Like Spider-Man, Black Panther, and Captain America all have the super soldier serum. Just from different things. Like Black Panther's one is just like natural.
Yeah, natural.
Captain America's one is like steroided.
That is more than steroids.
And
Steroids are crack.
And then Spider-Man's one is like lab grown. It's like some lab, like being like poisoned by, bitten by some animal, and that working for you in the best way.
Yeah.
But all of them like the super soldier serum. One Hulk too, but his one just made him green. So really and truly, if I'm gonna pick anyone, I'm taking the Spider one. Yeah, because they all run fast. All of them run faster than cars.
Yeah.
Especially as we never see Spider-Man run.
Swinging on the web. I can't forget. I'm not singing that song, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, We all know Spider-Man beats Kingpin because he's done it. As the Punisher, that's a guy. This is a regular guy.
He's honestly, he's wearing a suit.
This is a guy. These are the 4 best movies in Marvel. Infinity War, Civil War. No. Yeah, Infinity War, Civil War. What is that?
X-Men?
X-Men, but which X-Men is this?
I have no idea.
That's the first Iron Man. What are your top 4 Marvel movies?
I don't really have a top 4. I just have a top 2.
You're making the top 4 right now.
All right. So I have Iron Man as top 1 because, you know, I just love I almost said Tobey Maguire. I just love
Tony Stark.
Yeah, Tony Stark. But I forgot his actual real last name.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. I just love that, bro. I cried when he died in Endgame.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Endgame because I just love the suit. 3, 4. Black Panther, and I don't know what the 4th one. Risk is a random Hulk movie.
That's great. A random Hulk movie onto any movie is insane.
Well, Incredible Hulk, the first one.
That's one of the worst Marvel movies ever, apparently. You see, I'm not a film critic, because I'll watch that movie and say it was cool.
Yeah, it was cool, bro.
It would be like, this was the worst Hulk movie ever. My bad, bro. That was alright. My top 4. First, I'm going to say Spider-Man No Way Home. Because when those two came through the portals, I said, this is peak. I'm going to say Black Panther. Okay, I said Black Panther 1. Black Panther 1. Then we got...
I hate Wakanda Forever.
I don't hate it. I actually liked it. Infinity War. Yeah, Infinity War. Because Infinity War was great. Everybody was in there. We were separated. Thanos was handling y'all like y'all was just food. Easy as food.
I think majority of people liked Infinity War because the heroes didn't win for the first time.
I was fine with that. Really and truly, when I was watching Infinity War and he snapped and everybody's dying, I said, I bet. I'm ready. Let's get into it. Let's see how they finish this for the rest of the movie. Let's wrap it up. No, how do they save it? I know. I see Thanos there smiling and movie done. I say,
yeah. I say, the Avengers actually had to avenge something because,
I said, guys, you know, guys, like, I said, I know Tom Holland has more in his contract. Your Chadwick Boseman is still alive at the time. Rest in peace, the GOAT. I said, Chadwick Boseman still alive. What we doing here? And then they say, nah, bro, they're dead. And I say, Captain Marvel. I don't care about Captain Marvel, bro. Captain Marvel, bro.
When I was watching the movie, I was so confused the entire time watching that damn movie.
I wasn't confused. I feel like I just lost interest after some way. All right. Cool. All right. And last, I'm going to say Civil War. Civil War caught me, bro. What side are you on in Civil War?
I actually didn't watch it, sadly,
That's crazy.
because I couldn't watch it during the movie theater because it was a big test and I just couldn't find time to actually watch it. But when I saw the clips, I was an Iron Man.
Yeah.
I was on Iron Man side.
I'm on Iron Man side too.
Yeah.
Why am I on Iron Man side? One, I'm not revealing my identity. You're not getting me to do that. But hey, if I stayed on the Spider-Man track, I was getting my suit and I was getting the Avengers off the free. You say me, I wouldn't be like Peter Parker asking. I'd ask, but if I feel like if I just shut up and do whatever you wanted to, I would just gotten the suit.
Yeah, honestly.
Peter went on the plane and stuff, fighting the Vulture man. Like, bro, fastest girl's dad. Bro, fastest girl's dad.
That's insane.
Is it ever that deep? These four underrated. I think they're alright. Yeah, you gotta worry about that. Let's just skip.
What was the last one? The fourth one on the bottom?
Which one?
Bottom right?
That's Wakanda Forever.
Oh,
the bottom right? Yeah, that's Wakanda Forever. Comic fans are way too toxic and annoying. People, any manga readers, comic book readers, book readers can be annoying, bro. Yes, I know you're one of them.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, damn.
Yeah, but yo, you watch Invincible with this guy?
That didn't happen in the comics.
It didn't happen in the comics. I said, really, bro? I didn't know that. You see, I know so many things because I've been spoiled, but after a while, because I used to tell myself it didn't actually happen, and then I just said, accept reality, bro. It happened. All right. They're dead now, and that's just how it works. Really and truly, thank God this is on. You made sure yours.
Yeah, mine was on too.
Okay, because I was about to say if this wasn't recording anything, I was going to attack somebody. These two are the best Spider-Man movies. I agree. The best two, by the way, they're saying is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Yes, they're very rewatchable. The story is great. What do you think?
I mean,
what's your top two Spider-Man movies right now?
Actually, those are the top two.
Exactly.
Like honestly, they trump over the first Spider-Man, the live action one. What was this? Tobey Maguire. Yeah. It like even though Tobey Maguire is my favorite Spider-Man, Miles love his stories because he just follows a really young kid, like a really young black guy, like actually becoming Spider-Man, going through making mistakes.
I got you.
Like cop ass dad on his ass, and then Miguel O'Hara. Fuck you, by the way. That's all I gotta say. What do you mean I'm gonna let my dad die?
Really?
Like,
bro, I should actually let my dad die. That's insane. Man said, you can't expect me to not help my father. Man said, I'm not asking. Excuse me.
What the hell you mean?
Excuse me. Bro, the way how Miles was weaving past these people, weave nation, dodge. How do you have experience as a Spider-Man? How do you have experience? I get handled by this guy. Me personally, I would just say, all right. Well, there's certain people that are important, and I guess I'm not one of them. The way how he was handling smooth, I couldn't be Spider-Man for 12 years.
Yeah. And then get back to my
guy that's been doing this for 6 months with a flat top. I'm sorry.
Got the entire spider community to follow him on a train to the moon.
Exactly. And then y'all losing. You're losing. If I saw that, I say, I bet. I retire too. Me and Hobie retiring. We chilling out.
Yeah.
But one thing I want to bring up though, in the second movie, I don't get how he was still an anomaly because like when the Peter from his world saw him, it was like the Uncle Aaron wavelengths. Yeah. And then it moves to the Spider-Man wavelength. Yeah. And when I saw, I was like, so he's basically Spider-Man now. That's what that meant. Yeah, switched over. So then why in the second movie we're like, you're not really Spider-Man? What do you mean I'm not really Spider-Man?
I mean, sure. There's a world out there that's not a spider. But technically if it was supposed to be set how it was supposed to be set, the Miles would just became the Panther? Yeah, I'm pretty sure what his name is.
What? He'll become the Prowler.
Yeah, he'll become the Prowler.
But like, I feel like
So like the other Miles is not the Prowler.
Yeah. So I think it it balances out. But he got the Spider-Man wavelength. He got the powers. And even though the spider bit him, well, the spider was glitching, but he's not glitching because he's in his own place. He's the Spider-Man now. Because what would happen to his world if he didn't become a Spider-Man? Well, no, he said the Peter Parker would have lived. Yeah. He's vibing though. He's saving the city. He's doing things, bro. We needed him.
Yeah.
the fact that I live near Brooklyn and I've been on that bridge like a few times is crazy.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Miguel O'Hara's workout inspiration though. That was all. Oh, that is all. I bet. Next one. Marvel hot take, but they get hotter each take. Let's see. Daredevil is easily the best written and most consistent Marvel character. I don't read comics.
I don't read that comic either.
Yeah.
This is gonna go.
Sam Wilson is a good Captain America. However, he just doesn't give off main character energy. That kind of cooks for me. That was a good opinion.
Yeah, like that's actually a really good opinion because like when I was in those movie theater in the one black other person in the movie theater.
We went to this Donovan, right?
Yeah.
We were at this movie theater watching this one with the Falcon being Captain America.
Yeah.
This woman in front was talking. First off, it was never that deep. Why are you yapping in this movie, bro? Like, straight yap.
What the hell?
And this guy, bro, was getting mad. Bro said, "Shut the fuck up!" We were like, "Yo, chill out, bro, chill out." That was funny.
Yo, no, the thing is, right? It's like it's the scene where it's Red Hulk chasing him through the woods. How are you louder than the scene?
Bro,
yo,
I understand why you're mad, bro. Because I was like, this one needs to stop talking. But hey, it was still a good movie. I agree with the main character energy though. Maybe because I've just seen him too much as the side character. I don't see him as a main character now. But maybe he'll grow on me after a while.
I was like Captain America with wings. It kind of throws me off.
I can live with it. What's throwing me off though is we have a new Avengers team.
Oh yeah.
So where's this guy going?
Avengers team is made up of crooks. That's insane.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's true.
We're all crooks.
First off, okay, like this is the difference between DC and Marvel. Or like without saying with street tiers. DC has gods. Y'all got a guy that can create anything out with his mind. A guy that runs faster than light. Flash runs so fast he outran death. The concept of death didn't reach that part yet. So he outran that.
That's insane.
My bad, bro. I didn't know it was that deep. Superman, he be making keys out of dwarf stars and holding that like it's nothing. Y'all lucky that's not in our Earth, bro. That key would have fell to the Earth. Wonder Woman is what Zeus's daughter. My bad, bro. I didn't know we needed to be this strong.
You're like what?
But yeah, dark side. New gods. My bad. I didn't even know the old gods were done.
Like what the fuck?
As far as I know, Zeus is still alive. Zeus is still alive in that world.
This is.
And we got new gods. Okay. Y'all got Shazam, who is literal Egyptian gods in one person. No, he's the guy that's
Isn't he a wizard?
No, the guy that's Egyptian god is the other one. Is the one that The Rock played.
Black Adam?
Yeah, Black Adam.
Yeah.
Shazam is other gods.
I can't remember all of them.
Let's say it's Greek.
Yeah, word.
Let's just say it's Greek. Shazam is Greek gods in one guy.
Yeah.
Where these people come, and then so we have these gods. We have Batman, who y'all listen to.
You know my.
So you know that's his aura.
Like what?
His superpower is money. My bad, bro. I need to get it like it. How is your net worth $300 billion? You were born into that, by the way.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had it like that, OG. And then there's Marvel. The Avengers are regular people, bro. Tony Stark is a human with a metal suit. Y'all are lucky the suit just happens to be good.
Yeah. The only god on that team is Thor.
Thor be getting shocked out the tasers, by the way. Thor still, mind you, comic Thor is still handling Superman. Comic Thor still beats the Justice League. Let me tell y'all that. Comic Hulk is shattering America with a footstep.
Yeah, like
we know that. No, what is it? Not Incredible. The unincredible Hulk that's in the MCU right now. That guy can't stop a plane.
Yo, I hate how they downgrade that Hulk so bad.
I hate it too. I genuinely hate it. The unincredible Hulk. Yeah. Hate that thing, bro. Hate it. Yeah, but Black Widow is a normal person. No, Black Widow is an above average person. Black Widow is probably as strong as what? is a little bit weaker than the world's strongest man. That's how strong Black Widow is.
Yeah.
Hawkeye is a guy with a bow and arrow. I'm sorry, it's a bow and arrow. Some of them might be explosive arrows. Because like we've seen him shoot the arrow into the Chitauri thing, blow up the whole thing. Shoot it at Black Panther, the same arrow, boom. Man said, knock that off. Get that fly away from me.
Exactly.
Maybe my brain was just that tough. But I didn't know it was
Socrates open. That's the only reason.
Exactly. T'Challa is just him. But really and truly, that's a guy with a bow. Get a sniper. Get a sniper. Superman can be in space, see him, laser vision. You're done.
Yeah, like you're gone.
Black Widow is a normal person. Steve Rogers.
Yeah.
Also, who do you think is winning the fight? Steve Rogers or John Walker?
I think John Walker.
The new Captain America. No, the bad Captain America from his show, from Sam Wilson's show.
Take away the vibranium wings, then
No, not him. I'm talking about John Walker, the guy with the chin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, him versus Steve Rogers.
Oh, Steve Rogers backing him up.
Like, what the fuck?
Yo.
Okay, like, because in the Thunderbolts movie, bro did that jump, the vert. So bro jumped up. We didn't even see him anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't even know if Steve Rogers jumping like that.
I don't fucking know, bro.
Because apparently, before he got the shoulder serum, before he got the serum anyway, he was above human. Steve Rogers is just like a normal guy.
Yeah.
So if you give the best, like he has the best physique out of every human. That was what John Walker had. If you give the human with the best physique soldier serum, that's a super soldier. If you give, because remember Steve Rogers was like skinny.
Yeah.
If you give Steve Rogers that, he becomes the
basically
strongest thing a human could possibly be.
Yeah.
But John Walker is above that, since he's already the strongest thing a human could possibly be. He just got added on. But I feel like Steve Rogers would fight better though.
Yeah.
I feel like because of experience, Steve Rogers would fight better.
Exactly.
But I don't know though.
Maybe I'm just making on experience.
Yeah, maybe I'm living off nostalgia.
Yeah, it's okay.
Also, yeah, I'm as a regular guy. when I don't think Batman will attack his suit, but
I mean, I think Batman
Cyborg attacking the suit though.
Yeah, I think Batman would hack it one time, and then fucking Iron Man would be like, "All right, let's learn from this."
I bet, because Tony always learns from his mistakes.
Exactly.
Magneto isn't evil, but he does evil things for the greater good. Yeah. Y'all give me those powers, y'all give me those powers, y'all wish it was Magneto. Y'all wish it was Magneto.
Like, basically, yeah, isn't it attraction and repulsion of metal?
Yeah, basically magnets.
Yeah.
But like, if I got that, I got some the whole ATM's coming with me. The whole ATM.
Yeah.
Y'all going to shoot me? Once I see the gun, just crumble it. I'm not even going to stop the bullet. We're crumbling the gun in your hand.
Perfect, bro.
Yeah, bro. Let me get those powers. God, let me get those powers. The world will be fixed. That's all I'm gonna say.
Will be fixed.
The world will be fixed.
All right.
But yeah, Magneto's not a villain though. I agree with most of his takes anyway. Wanda is powerful, but her fans are on the same level as Batman and Goku fans in terms of toxicity. I agree. You know how people say Goku can't be Goku though?
Yeah, which is the bullshit thing ever, bro.
Goku isn't even the strongest in his own verse.
You know he's not.
When you become the strongest in your verse, then you can talk to me. You can say he can't be Yuha though. Like Yuha from Bleach, because Yuha is the strongest in their verse. Like, I don't know. They say Kaido is the strongest. As far as I know, Kaido lost.
That's my
Back in my day, Gojo used to be the strongest. But we know
it's because of Maharaga.
But we know what happened to the TikTok. Gojo is my favorite character, by the way. Gojo and Sukuna are types of my favorite characters, but I don't know who I wanted to lose, to be honest. I didn't want either to lose. I wanted to draw. I thought he was gonna lose the Six Eyes.
Yeah.
And become heavily nerfed. I didn't think he was gonna die. My bad, bro. My bad. I thought he he was gonna lose the Six Eyes, but no.
No. Bro just should have died.
Bro just died. Wow, I guess. But yeah, Wanda fans, because they'd be like Wanda solos, Wanda solo, Wanda no diffs, because she just be saying things and it just happens.
Yeah, for real.
Take away his claws and healing factor, and Wolverine is still a better hand-to-hand fighter than most, if not all, DC martial artists. I think so.
I think Wolverine's entire style is just because of his healing factor in claws.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't care what hits him. He just keeps on going.
Yeah, but he's also a very good fighter, though.
Yeah, he is.
It's the same. If you take away the claws and healing factor, he's still a better fighter than most. I think so.
Yeah, I mean,
we know Batman knows every type of martial arts ever. Batman still catching hands from Spider-Man, no different losing.
Yeah, exactly.
Nightwing, trained by Batman. I hear Nightwing's actually better than Batman. Batman wishes he was like Nightwing. That's not stopping the hands though.
No, it's not.
Captain America would probably. I think Batman and Captain America are on the same level. No matter how much that $300 billion net worth bought you every single martial art in the world, a guy with a shield and an American training will beat you up. I'm sorry. Black Panther will beat you up anyway. But yeah, DC's martial artists aren't really who are the martial artists of DC anyway?
I don't fucking know, bro.
Like Oliver Queen and Batman? What, normal people? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Batman literally just traveled the world to find every martial artist. So like,
yeah, bro. Y'all be saying, I have this hypnotic power. And man will be like, oh yeah, I learned from some Tibetan monks how to get past that.
Like what?
Who are the monks' ops? Who are the monks' ops? That the monks know how to get past Martian mind control, hypnosis for sleep, drugs. Any drug is supposed to kill a mammoth. Yeah, bro. Drugs that stop shapeshifters. Bullets.
And then train with Houdini to get out of any freaking trap.
Yeah. Train with Houdini. Yeah. Get out of any trap in the world. Hold your breath underwater. What, for a day?
Like what?
Who are the monks' ops? Who are the monks' ops? Is Tibet a real place? Let me find these monks. When I make my good network, let me find these monks. Let me see what's actually going on here. Batman will be locked up like this. Hands can't do nothing. Man say, get out only using your hands. Batman will say, alright, bet. Look over there. Look back, hands out.
Oh, like,
how did you do that? I learned how to dislocate my joints and turn my hand into paper by the Tibetan monks or turn my hand into water. Who are the Tibetan monks? Who are the Tibetan monks? Yujiro Hanma?
Yo, like what? Yo. No, explain to me. No, point me the direction where they are.
Somebody help Bruce Wayne, bro. Man, like an anime protagonist. Yeah, Shang-Chi, the best martial artist in comics, not just Marvel. I agree.
I've never seen him in comics. I've only seen him in the one Marvel. I didn't even know he existed until that Marvel movie happened.
I've heard.
I love the concept of 10 Rings, though.
Back when I was in my Marvel phase, I learned about Shang-Chi, and he is, bro. Apparently, he's better than Black Panther. And if you're better than, in my opinion, well, before I knew Shang-Chi, it was Black Panther that was the best one, and they'd be like, "Nah, bro, Shang-Chi is better than Black Panther." When they said that's alright. So nobody else is beating him then.
At that point, yeah, because if you're stronger than a super soldier,
if you're beating up Black Panther easily, it's you. I'm sorry. We all know Black Panther beats Batman. And you see, that's what I can say. When I think of fighters in DC, it's just Batman.
Yeah.
Everybody else can just punch you and blow up a building.
Exactly, it's just one punch.
So that's really what I can think about. Batman. I'm not thinking of Green Arrow anytime I think about a martial artist. I'm sorry. What, Batwoman, Nightwing? No, I'm not thinking about this. Nightwing is Spider-Man in DC. That's how I see him. Yeah, I think so. Thor has always been in the same league as Superman and is currently above him. I agree.
Yeah.
Thor, with that, when that hammer connects to Superman, you're getting knocked out.
You're getting knocked out. You're hoping to God it only knocks you out.
Exactly.
Like what?
If Sentry had better, yeah, I don't read comics, bro, so I don't really be knowing all of this. A bloodlusted Spider-Man is killing all the street tiers and some mid-tier characters. Spider-Sense wouldn't even be needed. I agree.
100%, bro.
Like, I've said this before. Spider-Man is the strongest street tier superhero we have. I'd say in the world. If anybody considers invincible street tier, you're insane.
Like what?
But any street tier invincible character too. You don't think Spider-Man is beating duplicates?
Like what?
Yeah, I don't think Spider-Man beating Rexplode. Of course he is.
Yeah, bro.
But
if he stops holding back, hell yeah.
The only person I say Spider-Man, Spider-Man is probably beating Mortal.
Honestly, yeah.
His name is not even Immortal, it's Mortal.
I want to say.
Sorry, guys. Spider-Man's probably beating Mortal too.
A couple punches and just dodge.
I don't think Spider-Man can beat. Spider-Man isn't probably not beating Homelander because Homelander actually has like very strong skin.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's beating A-Train, guys. Jump high, catch him once, catch him with spider sense, crack that leg. And the bloodlusted too.
Yeah.
Crack that leg one time, you're done. You're done, my guy.
A-Train, where you can't really, your entire power is running.
Exactly, but I think
Teen Titans Go bullshit.
I just start the race. Bam! That's what I'm saying. But because I saw like this was from like the comics, some long ago comic, like the Thing, Thor, Hulk, like those strong people. Spider-Man's literally like right under them. Like because about any other street tier, he's much stronger than them.
Yeah,
he's much stronger than Black Panther, much stronger than Captain America, and they have a super soldier serum. That's because he got bitten by a super soldier spider. I'm just better.
Yeah, bro.
I'm just better than all of you. With the fact that he said spider sense not even needed is crazy. Because I thought he's using that, but I said, nah, I'm handling you with just the regular senses because I'm that much better. Daredevil, you're blind? Bet. Let me make you deaf. Captain America, go to sleep, old man.
Grab the fucking shield.
Yeah. I don't have time for this. Yo. I'm not in the mood to tolerate y'all. I say, yo. Because man say, stop there, son. Man say, I don't have time for that. Iron Man suit. Bam, break that out. Let's get here, Anthony. Yeah. Let me show you who's the real leader one time. Black Widow. One flick, you're done.
Yeah, like what the hell?
I'll treat you like the widow you are. Bam. Hawkeye. Anyways.
Bro's only good for his arrows. I can weave those.
Only way Black Panther's beat, well, yeah, Black Panther's from Wakanda. But if it's a regular hand-to-hand fight, I don't understand no Spidey. You're going to need Spidey sense with Black Panther. I can say that. Shang-Chi, you need Spidey sense with them too. Iron Fist, you need. Spider-Man's very strong though. Because if you get punched by the Iron Fist, I feel like it's going to hurt. But it's not knocking more like regular people. Spider-Man beats Luke Cage. Yeah. Spider-Man beats King Fisk. Kingpin. Yeah. Spider-Man beats Kingpin. It's happening. That's what I'm saying, bro. Miles Morales, bro, mastered the powers one day and already beat up Kingpin. Yeah, what the hell? Imagine 2 years experience. Fun. Yeah, Brianna touching me. Iceman is the perfect counter for any Marvel or DC speedster. He can freeze. Yeah. He can freeze the speed of light. You can freeze time, reality around him on a quantum level. Yeah, my bad, bro. Omnipresent. I know he's immortal and omnipresent, but still, because he's water. Yeah. I didn't know you could freeze time and light. Because the freezing light is crazy. Yeah, and my bad. I'll only run near you. I'll walk. I didn't know it was that deep. Like, what? Walk. How do species get beat? How does species beat? Oh, the stupid whole book. Oh, yeah, I said this last time. Yeah. Like, if I'm Flash and I see somebody, let's say Superman versus Flash. Flash is much faster than Superman. Superman jumps, does the kick to break his leg. When you see him reach right here, you're going very fast. When you see him reach right here, just move. Move out the way, go around. Put the speed up a notch. Go around. He misses. Nobody should be touching you. No bullet, nothing should be touching you. I don't know how Quicksilver got shot up. Unless you're actually that slow. Like, what the hell? I bet you Dash from Incredibles with a that. That's insane. Dash from Incredibles with it. I don't know how those motherfuckers were keeping up with Dash when he was running across the water. That was like casually. Well, back then he was slow. He'd probably be fast as like a kid. Oh, fast enough to be to run across water? He's like a 10-year-old kid. I think they said his top speed is like 120 miles per hour. If you move that fast as a kid, you're probably gonna run on water. Don't try this at home, kids. I don't think anyone can run that fast. Yeah. So if you do anything to try and move that fast and run water, that's probably not gonna be healthy for your body at all. And remember, Flash, you will catch on fire because friction. Exactly. Next thing. Oh, Beck, you never heard of this. So, I want you to give me your best representations of Dash in fiction. So, all right, put on the thinking cap. So, the best representation, in your opinion, of freedom in fiction. You don't gotta watch the screen. Just give me your thoughts. I want original thoughts. Let's lock in. Representation of freedom? Yes. What anime character exudes freedom? I can't think of any other character, but you can say in fiction, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say in fiction, like the Monkey King. The Monkey King, Sun Wukong,
Yeah, Sun Wukong. Like literally,
does anything.
yeah, does anything he wants. He doesn't want to be held down by any god, and if a god tries to hold him down, kicks the fuck out of them, or literally insults them. What are they gonna do about it? He's immortal plus tax.
That's a good one. I don't know. I don't even know free people for real. The best example of freedom I could think of. I don't even know if that's freedom. Like nonchalance would be Shunsui from Bleach, but Eren Yeager is a slave to freedom.
No, but
so I wouldn't say Eren's the best one. I don't know. Loyalty, Zoro, in my opinion. What do you think?
Think of Escanor.
Escanor?
Yeah.
Who's Escanor loyal to?
The Seven Deadly Sins.
Okay.
He's loyal to his old team. Like I was saying, like yeah, sure he's all prideful. I'd be like, you thought my pride won't allow me to leave my team in need at all. I'm like, okay. I'd be like that.
Sacrifice.
Have you ever seen anyone sacrifice themselves?
I could say Itachi, or Lelouch from stuff.
If we're gonna be, I don't think of any sacrifice. Oh wait, oh yeah, like David from Cyberpunk when he literally sacrificed his life for his whole team to get away. That was a sad ending, though.
I think when I'm watching anime, I'd be heartless. I don't care about anybody. Like when people die, I was like, it's rough. Aura.
Sanjiro.
Aura. The best representative Aura I can currently think of right now is Song Jinwoo.
Like, yo.
That's just Aura. I was gonna say Michael Jackson, but Michael Jackson isn't fictional.
Like, that man's quite real.
Mm-hmm. Manipulator, Aizen.
Yeah, 100%.
If I think of manipulator, I'm thinking of Aizen.
Or like Makima.
Makima's always watching.
Yeah.
That's also Aura. You know who else has Aura too? All Might.
Oh yeah, bro.
All Might is Aura.
Yo, when he pops in a room, I know I'm safe.
Real.
Like what?
Identity Crisis.
What's his name from? Oh yeah, Ken Kaneki.
Kaneki?
Yeah.
I would agree. Who else?
That man.
Yeah, I can work with that. Kaneki. I haven't even seen Tokyo go like that. Kindness. I'd say Tanjiro.
100%. That man.
Tanjiro is. If not Tanjiro, then Deku.
They're too kind. Yo, I swear they're just.
I would not be that nice.
Yo.
I could try. God Complex. Light Yagami.
Yeah.
Aizen.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
You could probably say Escanor. Actually, he says he's better than the god, so yeah.
Black Star from Soul Eater.
Yeah.
Black Star says, I will. By the time I grow up, I'll already be stronger than God. Anyway. Don't even worry about that. And I say, y'all thinking about getting stronger. I'm moving past that. I'm gonna be stronger than God. Rebellion. I don't know, the Joker, he could work.
Rebellion? Yeah. It's like, yeah, what was his name? Aaron? Yeah.
Immortality. Deadpool. Yeah, I could say Deadpool, because Deadpool just be doing anything, because he knows he's not gonna die.
I love it in the comics. This is gonna sound terrible for people, for this man right here, but in the comics, bro literally fell in love with death, and what's his name? Thanos got jealous of that, so he made him immortal, so he can't literally die.
Yeah, I've seen that.
He can't go see death anymore.
Leadership.
If Aaron was I swear, if I was in the army right now and Erwin said we have to go here, no, we're gonna get bombed, I would go full-heartedly. That man just says a speech, I'm going.
I'd say one of the best leaders I've ever seen is Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Optimus Prime. He does work. Optimus Prime would have me fight. I'm not fighting Decepticons. Yeah. Optimus Prime would make me consider it. Yeah. I'm not fighting them though.
Aaron would be charged into those boulders that came in when Erwin was saying all that crap. I would have charged them too.
That's crazy. Dehumanization.
Satoru. Gosh.
Yeah.
Satoru. What is his name? Geto Satoru.
As we know, the age-old saying from Hunter x Hunter, Gohan lost his humanity while Meruem gained his own. That's a saying in the community. Alright. But yeah, I could say Gohan. I should have thought.
Dehumanization.
Yeah, we should have probably thought to these notes before and then just wrote them down on a piece of paper with no pictures. Hope.
Who the fuck gives me hope? I don't think. Yo.
Hope.
Yo,
Who in fiction is the best representation of hope?
All Might?
That's what I was thinking.
Like what?
All Might.
Yo, what?
Nihilism. This is basically just nonchalance.
Yeah, Ukiyoda. 100%.
The strongest. Shinman Benimaru.
Okay.
Yoruichi from Demon Slayer.
Yeah, 100%.
Gojo is a good representation. I just don't like my strong people having identity. I don't like my strong people having identity crisis either.
Or cut in half.
But yeah, real. I like my strong people losing. Let me say that. So we're gonna take off Gojo. So yeah, Benimaru, Yoruichi, Levi, and All Might. People that don't lose.
Bro was running out of time and still packed up all for one. Yo.
Exactly, massive. Let me just lock in real quick.
Like that is different. Oh, that's perfect. No, that was great.
All right, but give me your top 3 strongest right now.
Top 3 strongest.
You can pick mine. One of mine.
I was gonna say like what was his name? What's his name? Asta from Black Clover, but not the anime, the manga one. The like when he actually has perfect double union and knows freaking the dumbass thing from the Samurai Land. Yeah, that bullcrap. Yeah, no, Asta. Yoruichi. Yeah, it's definitely on there. I'm trying to remember other anime, but I really can't.
Back when I thought the Wizard King was the strongest. The Wizard King. You're the Wizard King.
But realistically, like, right, if the Wizard King fights Asta, he would most likely lose. The hell are you gonna do to anti-magic? You can't stop anti-magic.
But you see, the thing is with time controls everything.
Yeah, sure.
Like it's like gravity. If I had gravity magic or gravity powers, you can do anything, bro.
Yeah.
You stop at nothing can touch if you don't want it. Gojo basically has gravity powers.
Yeah, if you think about it like that.
You get those powers, I lock it in, y'all ain't beat me.
Pure love. Nope, we're not doing that.
Pure evil, Bill Cipher.
That man's insane. Like, what the hell?
I would agree with Bill Cipher. Revenge, Kurapika.
What's his name? Yeah, the shield hero.
Kurapika.
I forget what the shield hero name, but that guy, like
Sasuke. When Sasuke hates Itachi.
That's insane though.
Insanity, the Joker. Since I'm gonna skip this one.
I was gonna say
I saved a lot of these, but I said
I can see
best representation of sacrifice.
Nope.
Yeah, representation. The strongest. Let's get into it. Let's see who is the strongest. Who represents strongest the best out of all of these. So Yuha, Saitama, Thor's, Madara, Sukuna, Song Jinwoo. You never read this manga?
Nope.
Nah. She's strong. She's the strongest though. Goku's not the strongest.
No.
Ano's vault. Ano's.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, no.
He's okay. Kaneki. I don't know if Kaneki's the strongest in Tokyo Ghoul.
Yep, Rimuru. Oh, okay, I had my pick, but then I saw Rimuru in there, and I'm like, I immediately had to switch.
Yoruichi, because he doesn't lose. He's never lost, and he put trauma onto people. The main villain, he beat the main. He was also scared about fighting him, but he beat the main villain, and the main villain is anybody that looks similar to him or does something similar. Man gets scared. He's frozen. He's shook.
It's so deep that that people
exactly
the upper moons.
Anybody that shares his blood is scared of this guy.
Like what? He's like, why do I feel so scared? Wait, that's not me being scared.
That's Lord Muzan. Off when we talking to Alma like they're friends.
Yeah.
Then Mara doesn't talk to anybody. You're dying.
Just Rimuru Tempest, bro. Love Rimuru.
Madara be. He be glazing Hashirama. The strongest doesn't need to be glazing anybody, bro.
Yeah, at least Guy is one of the strongest in his book.
Yeah, he ain't the strongest though. Madara is a good example though, because I think Madara, he handled everybody. Aizen too. Aizen was the strongest before we knew the extra people.
But Rimuru
is the strongest. The strongest.
Yeah. What? I'm pretty sure Rimuru's backing up everyone in that list right there.
Yeah, I've never seen it. Okay, I'll just move on. I got a lot of these. Let's see what's the next one. Okay, one more. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the critical hits that these superheroes be doing to people. These good-natured superheroes be doing. So we all know Steve Rogers.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Rogers, yeah, God's righteous man, Captain America.
Yeah,
what
bro.
America thinks it is.
Yeah, bro. America's
No.
America's sweet ass, bro.
That's crazy. Oh yeah,
They said it in the movie.
That's what Ant-Man said.
Yeah, bro.
So look at this. So we just saw Captain America kick this guy off of a boat. I'm gonna try to add that clip in.
Mm-hmm.
Captain America kicked this guy off of a boat. This is midnight.
Yeah.
He's in a full vest of security clothes.
It's weighing him down.
At night, exactly at midnight, he falls into a dark, cold ocean. That's what he just clocked in today. He just picked up a 3-day job.
Yeah, bro.
Just so that he can get this extra money for the vacation that he has for his kids coming up.
Yeah, for like 3 kids and then shit like.
White boy Steve Rogers, full strength fly kicks. Boom!
Yeah, mud in the ocean.
Outside, you already know he's in shock.
Yeah.
So, when you hit, you drop down, you can't breathe for a while. That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Upside down, in a cold ocean water.
Now your body's even more shocked.
Exactly, in more shock. What are the kids saying? Mom, when dad's coming home, you know nobody's saving him. Nobody's going to save him.
I know, he's dead.
We're going to say that's the price of crime. I didn't even know I was on the bad guy's ship. I just signed up.
I just clocked in.
Look at this.
Yeah,
side leg swipe the guy. He's still in midair. What does Captain America do? Yeah, bro. What's the positioning for? He does security too. I do security sometimes. So, yeah, they probably never let them sit down. He hasn't sat down for the day. He's probably about to clock out too. 5 more minutes on my shift.
Yeah, bro. 5 more
Steve Rogers. Side kicks you down.
Like, what do you mean?
He found this job on Indeed, bro. Yeah, what? He had to get a little certification so he can hold the gun for the job because he needed it. His family, he has a family to feed. Now he's crippled in 6 different parts. Shattered, spine shattered. And what? Steve Rogers goes home and kisses Black Widow?
Yeah, exactly.
That's how life is?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing here?
You know, the next version of Grandpa that is shooting bricks.
What?
What do you mean you need to hit somebody with a shield?
Flings the vibranium shield on my sternum. Catches
that bitch like it's nobody.
Catches it back up. Probably hits me with it again in the head.
Like, what do you mean you need to do this for?
Yeah, that too. Or if I'm in for what? Flip the shield down, bang off my chest. Let it flip up, catches it, no look, put it back. Run. That's the beat of the next co-worker.
Like, what?
I'm 19. No. I'm sorry that I'm big boned, but I'm 19. And you just ended my life. I'm still alive, but you ended my life.
Yeah, basically, if you're lucky you're not going to the hospital. You have to be lucky if you're not going to the hospital.
They're going to the hospital.
Yeah, they're going to the hospital. Yo, that nigga wasn't on screen for long enough. He just got...
He was shocked too. Man said, man, he's out of here. He's out. He's out. He's already in position. Captain America is the real villain here. Oh, bet. So, yeah, this is the new thing I wanted to bring up about Mihawk.
Mm-hmm.
So, Rimuru destroys Goku, and here's why. Rimuru is holding a sword, by the way. But wait, is that a sword? So guys, in case you guys haven't heard about this is the new Rimuru Tempest this is the new Mihawk, Dracula Mihawk upscale. So anybody that we all know, Mihawk is the strongest swordsman in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, anybody that's on Earth is in the world. Anybody that holds a sword is a swordsman.
Mm-hmm.
That means Mihawk is beating them. So we know Rimuru Tempest can do all these different things.
Mm-hmm.
But as we can see in that picture, he has a sword. So you know what my good Mihawk does?
Yeah.
No diffs.
No
diffs. All those power all that mean what is Rimuru is universal, right?
Yeah.
Mihawk is now universal. Mihawk is now universal. Dracula Mihawk can know different entire universe now. Remember that, guys.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Okay, but let me continue with this though. So with these Mihawk up scales, we've seen Goku hold the sword. Goku has held the sword.
Yeah,
once.
Goku has hold the sword once. Yeah,
That means Mihawk is stronger than Goku.
because he held the sword.
Because he held the sword. He's a swordsman, bro.
Yeah, because he's a
He's a
swordsman,
swordsman, bro.
You know?
Anos Valdigoat has held the sword before. That means Mihawk is stronger than Anos Valdigoat. Guess what that also means? Because you know who Mihawk can't beat because he's a swordsman? Buggy.
That's very true.
And guess what that means?
Yeah, what?
Buggy is now multiversal.
I love your brain.
Buggy D what is his name? Buggy D Clown?
Yeah, Buggy D Clown.
Exactly. He is now multiversal. All to lose to down D stairs. I'm telling you, bro, all just to lose to down D stairs. Because you know who down D stairs beat? Kuina. And that means, and since Kuina beat Zoro, that means she's stronger. Most likely stronger than Mihawk. No, most likely weaker than Mihawk. No, weaker than Mihawk because Mihawk has a sword. So does that mean that Mihawk can now beat down these stairs? These are the questions, bro. These are the questions, bro.
I don't know how people come to this stuff, but you know,
I'm telling.
It's funny to hear thought process.
I'm telling you, this is what's going on in the world, bro. Let me see if I can find any more Mihawk up skills. The strongest sword, huh? What he performed when he has the strongest swordsman in front of him. Every sword. Look, Rimuru. No diffs. You see, Rimuru might beat him in speed, battle IQ, AP, range, experience. Overall, Rimuru's stronger, but that's a sword. He's holding a sword, guys. So guess what?
Mihawk's wing.
Exactly. Mihawk versus who is this? Gilgamesh? Mihawk versus, Gilgamesh. So, speed, Gilgamesh. Battle IQ, Gilgamesh. AP, range, Gilgamesh. Experience, Gilgamesh. Guess what? Gilgamesh can pull out swords from his inventory, right? So he's a swordsman. So guess who no diffs Mihawk? Guess who no diffs Gilgamesh? The strongest is Mihawk Draku. And guess what? Buggy notice all this. Anos Valdigoat, everything overall better. But he can pull out a sword. But guess what? That also means Buggy is still beating them. Because Buggy can't get cut because Buggy has the chop fruit.
Yo, that fruit is just
I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all, I know these things. I know when I see Pete game.
Yo, I was surprised as hell when I saw Buggy became a Yonko, but then I realized you literally can't get chopped by swords.
That's not helping you, bro. I feel like from why he
half the people in this world only use swords.
Yeah, but you know, like Eustace Kid and stuff.
Yeah.
We all know his hockey's weak. They call it tickle hockey now. Because when he uses the hockey, people just brush that off.
Yeah.
Bro has the most weakest hockey. Really and truly, that's basically it. So, I don't even know how long we've gotten in this episode. Feels like it's maximum 30 minutes. Hope y'all enjoyed. This is episode 2 of Skjproductions podcast with your hosts, me, Sham, and Donovan.
Yo, bro.
So, yeah. We got more stuff coming soon. We got a Patreon link in the description. Or you can just do patreon.com/skjproductions. Subscribe, just $5 a month. You got that going for you. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. You know, hit the subscribe. We're just trying to get to the first 100K, and then I'll bother y'all about the 1 million coming soon. That's the plan. You know, we're trying to make money here. Really and truly. We're trying to make money. Y'all want us in this cramped space forever. Y'all don't want us to get a nicer studio. I think y'all do. Y'all gonna see some anime merch in the back too. Trust. So all we need from you is a simple subscribe, because subscriptions are for free. You never need to go to the Patreon right now. Subscribe right now. We're gonna create a cult of anime watchers. Y'all don't want to see us at DreamCon. We didn't go to DreamCon this year. You know why? Because we're poor. So we like to go to DreamCon, get an invitation. You know, maybe host the anime awards in Japan, the Crunchyroll awards in Japan 1 year.
Hosted is insane, by the way.
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion was there. Megan Thee Stallion raps.
Yeah, what the?
She just likes anime, so they brought her.
Damn.
What are we doing? We're watching anime for free.
Exactly.
Watching anime for free, guys. Don't y'all want to see us? Yes, you do. This is episode what? This will be episode 4 on YouTube, but this is basically episode 2. This is the second time y'all are seeing us, and I think think y'all would like that. Y'all would like to see us in person. By the time we get popular for his next GymCon, next Crunchyroll thing, me and Donna looking warm and buff. 6 feet tall each. Y'all don't want to see it? That's what I'm saying, bro. Join the family, join the community, and hope y'all enjoy watching. We'll do some editing. I'll do some editing, work on this some more, and yeah. Also, if you're on Spotify, follow. Give us a 5 stars would be recommended. If you can recommend us anything else to talk about for next week's episode, just let us know. And soon from now, y'all will get more reacts. Y'all will get cooking episodes. Go to the Patreon to see everything for real. Uncut, undiluted, stuff like that.
I'll be cursing more because on Patreon.
Exactly. You know, if you want to hear more cursing from Donovan over there,
I crash out a lot.
He crashes out too. Maybe we even get some inside clips on the day-to-day. Let us know what you want, and we'll get that for you. Come to the Patreon, subscribe on YouTube, like the video, comment what you want us to talk about in anime, comics. You know, next episode maybe we'll even talk about Invincible, things of that nature.
You're gonna hear me talk about the comics.
Exactly. We'll put in the disclaimer because we don't want to hurt y'all. We don't want to hurt your feelings. So come on, guys, show us a little love. I will show love back. I promise you in the best way. Yeah, feel me. And with that, we're signing out.
All right.
On the late.